Hold on. Let me take a sip.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to the First Shot Morning Show.
Have we been recording?
I'm Stephanie. I have a latte today.
I'm proud of you. Sorry, I didn't know we were recording that princess
How are
moment
you?
of mine. I'm so good. I had a really great, restful weekend. I did I get here on time? No, but I woke up ready, and then I just enjoyed the bed for the covers for a minute, and then I was like, all right, time to go.
Well, good. Yeah, because
It's like
technically it is a holiday here in Massachusetts. Patriots Day, not like a warm and fuzzy one.
No, not anymore.
No, but it is Marathon Monday, so that's another spring checkbox thing that we have here.
It's just where the time is moving, the things are going,
Yeah.
the weeks are weeking, and then eventually it'll be summertime.
Well, thank you for that
You're
very
welcome.
astute walkthrough of how spring works.
Time. In
I was
general.
away. I was away over the weekend.
Oh,
Got
I'm
to,
so excited to hear about it.
Well, we went to Newport.
Yes, how was that?
And Friday was fabulous. It was 80 degrees. So it was like a summer day. There were a million people there. The beaches were packed. Like it was really weird for mid-April.
Yeah.
To have this moment where it was just full on summer for a hot second.
It was beautiful here too.
It was it was opening weekend for a lot of the seasonal places in Newport. So
Here
we
too.
stayed at a B&B that just opened. It was so they
nice.
were a little bit frazzled, which made me laugh. They were pretty funny, like wine tastings in the lobby, and they were just really excited to have people. And
I'm sure.
Yeah,
The energy
train
was
new
probably
staff,
great.
and the energy was really nice. And we got a nice walk. It was restaurant week in Newport,
my
so there
God.
were lots of great food and menu items that were not normal and at a better price point.
Cool.
Which was really nice. And I realized that my children just can't live without me for 11 seconds.
Did you get to the mansions? Did you get any of the mansions?
We did. We did go to the
Breakers?
mansions. We did go to the Breakers.
Okay, cool.
Went to the Breakers. We went to the Elms, and then we went to another one.
Isn't it Rosecliff or something?
No, that's not open.
Oh.
Well, it's wicked early in the season, to use my Massachusetts wicked. It's very early in the season, so not everything is open. I think there are only about 3 of them.
Oh, okay. I think the Rosecliff is used for weddings a lot too. So often they close on
They're
weekends
just
and
beautiful.
stuff.
I mean,
Stupidly
the
gorgeous.
Gilded Era.
I
And
think there's people that still live in some of the Breakers rooms.
not that one. That one is done by the Preservation Society.
Okay.
But there are the
Marble House?
staff. Yes, I went to the Marble House.
There you go. Oh my God, that lobby is ridiculous. You walk in, the entire thing is white, like
Yeah, it's
floor to
pretty
ceiling.
incredible.
It looks like one slab.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep. It is beautiful. And I always, once again, forget that
Staircase.
that's like 45 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
So I should probably visit it more often.
I forget that America had that much money at one time.
Well, just the Vanderbilts, really.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I got sucked into the grabbing a book at the gift shop.
Yeah.
And
Which one did you get?
rifling through the Vanderbilts, and it was the Gloria and Anderson Cooper book that I was just curious about. The rise and fall of the Vanderbilt family and what actually brought it down. And it was an interesting read.
So I love that time period. And I've done a lot of
Gilded Age?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I've
it's
done
beautiful.
a lot of fiction historical reading from that age. And it's crazy because, especially in the United States, the American side, once you kind of get into one book, they all connect together, even because they're all similar stories. So you have all these different writers' perspectives and authors' perspectives on these tales, which are they're not fabricated, they're real stories, but they're creating them in a fictional capacity.
Right.
But they're mentioning other characters, and then you can go to the same author or a different author and read about that character, and they're all real. And so the whole time I'm like, okay, so this was whose room? And then I go and I Google it, and I'm like, oh, and then they were linked to so-and-so that married so-and-so, and then was second wife was blah, blah, blah. It gets very cool once you kind of deep dive into it.
Well, it's much easier for you to find that information when I was growing up in the area, and my mom was a student at Salve.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't just Google the information that we wanted.
Yeah.
So it was like going and getting the book
Yeah.
and finding the things and sitting down with the story. So it was nice to relive that in a short capacity.
Did you do the audio tour?
No.
The word I was looking for.
No.
What is this?
And we're also fairly spoiled. I mean, we've seen the European versions of this that are way older than 100 years old. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. That's great. That's cute, America.
Yeah, I would say though I would say though the difference is in Europe. A lot of those places were like, unless you were
kings and queens,
unless you were a monarchy, you had like one big estate. If you were a monarchy, you had multiple. But if you were a wealthy family, you had like one big situation.
Yeah.
The Vanderbilts had like them everywhere.
Yes.
Like they were in North Carolina. They were here in Newport. Then they were building hotels in New
Western
York City.
Mass.
And like, but I'm just thinking like that, like top ones, whatever. They just had money spread everywhere. So it's hard to think like you had this massive of a property, and then you also
had the railroad at their disposal, so they could just be like, all right, and we're going down here. So that was awesome. It really just, I loved that, even though I was fielding phone calls left and right for meltdowns that were happening throughout the house.
What happened to your kids?
I don't know. Somebody broke up with somebody. Someone wasn't supposed to be where they were. Someone wasn't listening. It was.
How many more breakups is this family supposed to go through?
I don't know. It was obnoxious, so I almost quit my vacation on Saturday. I packed my bags and was coming home.
Dad was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, basically.
Like this is we left for a minute.
Yep.
To ourselves. Let them figure it out. It's going to still be a problem tomorrow.
Exactly what I said would happen happened to me on Saturday.
Which was what? Empty
restaurant. There's Cliff and I, and who gets seated beside us? A screaming child.
Oh my God.
Then our waitress forgot about us. It was like 2.5 hours before we got out of there, in which the sky decided to torrentially downpour on me. Like, I just burst out laughing. Like, I'm laughing, walking home, soaking wet.
Oh
I mean, God. I had water in my shoes. That's how much water fell from the sky.
That's funny.
Into my, as I'm wearing like a white tank top and just recently had my hair dyed. So it was just
it's like everything's just like, oh my God.
I was laughing so loud, like a maniacal hyena, as I'm walking into our quiet B&B. And they were just like, I don't even know what to do with all of this, right? Meanwhile, we walked past the people that were waiting in their car for the torrential downpour to stop. They just looked at us and they just got out of the car. And they were like, it's not as bad as that. So
yeah, no kidding.
We can walk in and help it. Yeah, I even did a TikTok about it just because I was like, inevitably, whenever Cliff and I are dining without children, they will seat us next to the children. Just happens. And then he's like, oh, I didn't even notice. I'm like, it's screaming in my ear hole. I made sure to take a photo of the child while they weren't facing us. It's just the back of her head. Whatever. It was so irritating. So that was my weekend away. Not exactly restful, but very interesting.
On Saturday after work, I went to Cape Cod Beer, which was wicked fun. I had 3 blondes.
Celebration.
Yeah. The beer. I had 3 blonde beers, which I probably only needed 2, but the third one still went down great.
Yep.
And the bands were great. I was there for Nautilus, and then Dirty Water Dance Band came in at the end, which was so fun.
They were a good time.
Oh my God, the music quality was great. They had the music went immediately from one to the other because they were set up in 2 different stages, which I like. Great, the fact that I don't have to like watch you guys.
The seamless turnover, yes, please.
And it was really fun. We sat outside to watch Nautilus, and there was a bunch of little kids dancing, and then everybody was getting up and dancing, and it was fun. It was a nice like, oh yeah, people like to party.
Friday, yeah,
people
that was
are
the
out.
Pick day of the week.
It was great. It was really fun. Got to see some friends and hang around, which was great. Yeah, and then on Sunday, met a friend for coffee, and then out in Sandwich, which was fun. I never go down there.
Yeah.
We sat at a really cool beach. Oh, I saw a whale.
See, they're there.
They're totally there.
They're in the canal.
Was with a friend, and we were sitting by the beach, and we were looking, and suddenly he was like, wait, there's something in the water over there. And we kind of like drove up because it was kind of gross out. We like drove up to like look, and we couldn't really like see what it was, but it was so close to the beach. We were like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. And then come to find out, like, oh, no, people were like watching them in and out of the canal.
Yep.
And we think it was eating
Cliff
something.
was like trying to gaslight me the other day about it because I was like, there was a whale. I saw it. He's like, no, there wasn't.
It was, so I've seen whales in a whale watch. It was the first time I've ever seen like a Cape Cod whale from like a parking lot.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? It was like, this is different. This is, off-season Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Just sitting with my Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, they're arriving, so they are coming in droves, and we do have like most of the right whale population in our side of the pond over here.
I know, but you kind of forget, and then you take it for granted, and then you're like, holy shitballs, is that a whale?
Yes.
And then you're like, wait a minute. Like, conceptually, like, there's people that have never seen these creatures in my life, in their lives, and I'm picked up my Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm sitting in a parking lot, and like, it's there eating, and I'm like watching this whole like nature thing, and this is real life Furby.
You didn't have to pay for the price or the privilege.
No.
It's just there.
That's
cool.
It
is incredible.
But I might do the whale watch again this year in P-Town.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so fun, and it's a fun thing to do.
Yep. I like it.
Yeah. Be a good date, actually. Now that I think about it.
I'm down.
For somebody that
One of my friend owns a charter boat thing in Provincetown, so
that's cool.
Maybe we'll talk to Captain Rich about getting you and I out there.
Oh, that would be so fun.
The first shot
maybe
goes
like,
to sea.
Maybe like, it would be a date, and then I'm like, no, you and I are going
to go. Tori and I are getting sucked up by a whale.
Wouldn't be shocked.
No, not at all. With our luck, absolutely.
Yep.
Just be filming, okay?
Anyway,
are we ready to get into what's roasting?
We shall.
Okay.
Oh, that was very unenthusiastic of me. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just had a quick
So what happened with your Love is Blind last night?
Oh my gosh. I thought it was me, and then it turns out it was everybody.
The riot on Twitter. I don't know why Sundays I always like, just to get a lay of the land and what's happening this week, I usually mindlessly scroll on Twitter. That's my Twitter day.
Yeah.
And I saw people with their pitchforks and their...
Yeah, people were unhappy. Love is Blind. They released all the episodes. So we know who says yes to the altar and who doesn't say... I think I've talked about the show, right? You said pods? Okay. We know who says yes to the altar and who doesn't. And then last night was supposed to be the live reunion, which like everybody wants the tea, of course. So we were all excited. And it didn't go. It just didn't go. I thought it was me. I thought like my Wi-Fi was broken. I thought like my computer was being
75-minute long delay for the Love is Blind 4 reunion.
Yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar I wasn't staying up for it.
It was already at 8.
I was
people that are fired this morning from Netflix.
The live reunion was already at 8 p.m. So I was already like, I don't want to make it to 9. Like I don't want to watch the show that long. I want to be in bed. I want to be asleep by like 8:30 the latest. So I already was like, meh. And then by the time it got delayed, I was like, this is not important.
Do you think something happened where they were filming and it got sweary or bad, and then they were like, we cannot air this live? Because that was their plan, was to air it live. And I don't know why Netflix has got this penchant for wanting to be live right now.
I don't think so. I think it was a tech issue gone wrong. Because I think that they could, especially because it was 35, 40 minutes of a delay.
Yeah.
At some point, even if it was like somebody said something in the beginning and it was sweary and they couldn't keep their shit together, you say to the team, hey, we're going to go live in 5 minutes. You need to get your you-know-what together because we're paying you. So, like, get yourself under gear, put a little decorum on, stop swearing because we're going to go live. You don't have to delay 75 minutes.
Yeah,
you don't have to
a lot.
You don't have to not record it live. You yell at your cast and you say, I'm going to take, you're in breach of contract. You're in breach of contract, basically. Get your you-know-what together. Sit on this goddamn couch.
That's a lot of time to have a mass amount of people waiting for it because it's one of their more popular shows.
I would think after whatever it was, had to have been like after 8:20 or something when it really still wasn't working. They probably just started filming and they were like, forget it, we're just going to film it and post it later. Because after 20 minutes, you've lost your audience anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a perfect example of that. Why isn't it working? That's weird. I'll come back 5 minutes later. Oh, it's still not working. That's weird. Is it a me thing? I don't know. All right, well, it's not that big of a deal. I'll put something else on.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's not that important to me. I'll watch it tomorrow, right? Like, you only have diehard fans waiting 75 minutes, and that's not... Sure, but that's not majority of your audience.
No.
Majority of your audience is people that have nothing else to do. They don't need to stay up until 10 p.m. on a Sunday night.
I just don't know what Netflix's obsession right now with being live is.
I think it's
kind of unnecessary.
I agree. I think they're just trying to create another niche in the market.
Yeah.
We're the ones that do this. I'm sorry we make everybody pay and you can't share things and we're going to check your IP addresses. I don't feel like
there's any added value to that. I really don't.
No, but they're trying to be like, we're checking your IP addresses every 30 days. So this is what we're spending your money on. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't get it, but I don't see the reason to be live.
I agree. But I did watch instead the Courtney and Travis wedding special.
Oh, God. Everybody said it was really good and emotional.
Yeah, the emotional part, like, whatever. I'm broken. But the whole vibe, I was such a hater on all of her looks and all of the things. Now that I've watched the documentary and I've watched the entire back of the Italy wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, what a moment. Like, 180-degree turn. And now I'm like, do I need a rock star boyfriend? Like, I love that. I'm suddenly like, wait, maybe that's my vibe.
Maybe that's what I've been missing all of my life.
Oh, my God. The fits were so good.
I don't
the vibe
think that that's
so
what
good.
you need. I don't.
Maybe just for a minute.
To realize you don't need that. Why was Mason not there?
I think he was there. I just think he wasn't in the footage.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with
I
Rob.
just saw
I
the
think
hook.
Rob was there. I think they just didn't put him in the footage. I mean, like, Mason's old enough. If he's like, I don't want to be in this. And the kind of mom Courtney is, Courtney's like, okay, no sweat.
Yeah,
We've got tons of
exactly.
other stuff. We don't, we can do our whole own movie without you. You guys have independent choices on whether or not you want to participate in our public life.
Makes sense. I didn't watch it yet, so I don't know if I'll watch it.
It's good. You should watch it. It's good. The Vegas wedding is like a little bit cringy, pretty hysterical, but super
It's
cringy.
a lot of bit cringy. They are cringy to me.
But actually, when you watch the footage, it's not that cringy.
Okay.
Shockingly, I feel the same way. I ripped apart her dress. Now, mind you, I still don't like it. Her actual wedding dress, I still didn't love. But when you watch everything front to back, it makes way more sense.
All right. I'm going to rest on you. Let's talk about Coachella.
Speaking of Kravis, Blink-182 is having a comeback.
Well, they're
They're
new
having a
stuff.
reunion?
Yeah. They've got new music.
And they surprised everybody by adding themselves to the lineup last minute at Coachella, and they live performed. And I watched it. I'm not here for it. I feel bad, but like they have aged, but their music has not.
Yeah.
And the music is so like teenage punky.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to like hear the teenage punky vibes, but like they sound still like old men.
Yes.
Like I don't know how to. Like Travis Barker can kind of, he's covered in tattoos. Like he's kind of still got it on those drums.
Well,
but
he's a drummer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He doesn't open his mouth. But the other two, I'm like, I just.
Mark and I forget who the other one is.
It's that was cringy. Like beyond.
Yeah. It's like watching your dad do punk.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, your kids are my age.
Right. Right. If Cliff just like took the stage and was like rocking out about something, I think my children would just burn it down.
In like tight jeans. You know? Like I can't.
No. There's a disconnect here.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's just, I get, this is like, I just want to be like, you're supposed to be in the New Balance sneakers and like wearing a vest. You know?
Channeling dad vibes
Yeah.
and they're not dads.
They're not
it's just
dads.
Weird. Yeah, that's awkward. Try hard. Too much.
Yep.
So I saw that Camilla and Sean were making out.
Yeah, we have no idea. Demois posted it, like got a video and then posted it, and that was that. And now it's obviously picked up everywhere, but they were in the crowd, they were hanging out, and they were making out. Hanging out and making out.
All right, then.
It's been a year. They haven't been together for a year. I don't know, though.
Something about that concert that just draws you in.
Yeah, but it's the cliche. Like, are you getting back with your ex?
I don't know if that's a cliche. I don't know why they broke up. I think that they just spent too much time. I think pandemic got them. They're both like, we're way too young for this. We're way too close. Maybe that it needed to.
Did they have a house?
Take a little break. I don't think that they owned anything together,
Okay, but they
were
lived
just
together?
Yeah, they were just together all the time.
Well, he went through some mental health stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
it was just a
don't know.
concert moment. It
I
was
just
a
don't know
romantic
if
moment.
It's the move. I mean, I think Camilla has been dating. Shawn Mendes like went through a lot.
Wasn't he like rumored to be dating some old lady? And I'm saying this for
No.
him. She's like 50 or something like that.
I don't know.
This was like last week.
I was thinking about, didn't he, we talked about it. He was,
The crop tops. That's
Yeah.
the last story I remember talking about.
we talked about that, but we also talked about how he was very overly adamant that he wasn't dating what's-her-face. Wow, Tori.
Yeah, it was Dr. Jocelyn Miranda, 51, chiropractor.
And then who was he seen with before that, though? There was a rumor that he was dating his,
I don't remember.
the other pop star, the blonde one. Oh my gosh, I have to look it up now.
I don't remember. All I know is I saw, this was last week that he was dating the Stitches singer was dating
Sabrina Carpenter.
51-year-old. Oh, yeah, her.
But remember how we were talking about how he very quickly was like, I'm not dating Sabrina Carpenter and you should stop asking me about that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah, they're probably not now because you shut it down real fast. He was probably already back with Camilla. That's why he shut it down.
I don't know. He was dating a 50-year-old lady, so who knows?
Or maybe he's not. Maybe that, I don't know.
No, he was talking about it, that he was dating her. This was in December.
So then why are they making out at Coachella?
I don't know. Maybe that was the winter romance.
I can't keep up.
All we know is that's what happened at Coachella. And also the style. I saw Calvin Harris said he was disappointing. He had sets with no guests.
Yeah.
He was bored. And also the style for Coachella this year is very much not like your regular style.
All of the top models just showed up in like jeans and a t-shirt.
Like no elaborate eye makeup, no face tattoos, nothing shimmery.
No like vest, no fringe, no boots, no nothing.
No rhinestones.
Boring year. People like, oh, I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm just a potted plant here.
Yeah, the biggest like style statement outfits I saw were from the Revolve 10. But Revolve kind of like runs that culture at Coachella.
Well, it was
clothing brand.
Lackluster, to say the least. There's another weekend to be had, so we will see what happens.
Yep.
Katy Perry brought out Kim Kardashian's oldest daughter as a special guest.
Yeah, they went to Kim brought North and I think Penelope and some friends to Vegas to go to Katy Perry's concert. And then Katy Perry brought her out on stage and they did a TikTok dance.
Seems about accurate that
cute.
Katy Perry is sucking the youth of our children for her TikTok famous.
Yeah, just about.
I need to stay
relevant. That's like also
give me your children.
Yeah, but it's also like her demographic though. Do you know how excited she probably was when she's like, I sing about lollipops.
Yeah, right.
And now a famous 9-year-old is dancing to my songs. Absolutely. Then she came to my concert on her private jet. This is it for her.
Like, I can't. These people don't live real lives.
No.
It's not even anywhere near reality.
No. No, they flew privately to Vegas.
Yeah.
A bunch of 9-year-olds flew privately to Vegas to go see a concert and then got casually invited up on stage to do an internet dance.
Seems
what
regular.
Is this world?
Seems fine, right?
Yeah.
And, this is exciting about the Wicked movie.
Yeah, we saw the first glimpse.
I didn't know Ariana Grande was attached to this project.
Oh my God,
It's perfect.
She's Glinda. She's like
it's perfect.
She's been blonde for a while. She also had, I think she's happy. I think she's going through a lot. It's going to be absolutely incredible. She's working on it. That's why she hasn't put out a lot of music. She hasn't done anything. It's because her entire focus has been this movie.
Yeah, and she's just newly married, right?
Yeah. Yep.
To a real estate agent.
Yeah, sold her house, I think, and then that was that.
Interesting. Cute. I like it though. I feel like she needed to be with somebody that was the not famous one. Yeah, a normie.
A normie, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited.
And nobody else with the vocal chops could ever step to that role. So I think it's perfect.
I think she got like recommended or did some work with Kristen Chenoweth and then went into auditions and casting came out maybe a year ago. It's just incredible. The movie's going to be insane.
I'm a huge fan of Wicked, and I'm excited that they're doing the movie. So I hope it's good.
Elphaba, the girl who plays Elphaba, is stunning. Her bone structure is like mouth-watering. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like I just want to lick her face. It's ridiculous. Have you seen what this girl looks like?
Cynthia Erivo?
Yes.
No, I haven't. I can only imagine with that explanation. I don't even want to look at her now. I'll be disappointing. Oh, I've seen her before. I can't remember what show I've seen her in.
She's like, who is this girl? Look at them.
Yeah, I've seen her in a couple of shows and I can't remember what.
How perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Oh my God, it's going to be good.
All right, do we want to know our horoscope for the week?
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, we do this every single Monday. It is horoscope time. We'll tell you your horoscope and then your day of the week. What day it's going to happen for you.
I still think we should go back
to
like last week and be like, Was it true?
Oh, we can do that. You got time?
Yeah, I got time.
I don't have time. Aries, your interest in religion and philosophy may lead you to specific destinations. Your best day is going to be Sunday, this coming Sunday. Taurus, sudden changes at your home will affect family members more than you anticipated. Your lucky day is Saturday. Gemini, lack of cash might be partly to blame for the problems at home. Lucky day for you is Friday. Cancer, those you care about may oppose your ideas. You could be misrepresented if you're not careful. Tuesday is your best day of the week, your lucky day. Leo, get promises in writing or you're going to be disappointed. Thursday is the best day for you this week. Virgo, you're going to be able to talk about emotional problems with your partner. You can make some new friends if you get involved in group activities. Monday is your lucky day, so today it is for you. Libra, Sunday is your best day, and that was yesterday. So question your mate if you must. You probably aren't getting straight answers to your questions. Scorpio, try to think things through. Be aggressive and colorful. Your lucky day of the week is today. Sagittarius, sudden changes regarding your circle of friends could prove interesting and stimulating. Your lucky day is Thursday. Capricorn, your lucky day this week is today. Residential moves will be favorable. Make plans that will take you to exotic destinations. I don't think I've got a vacation planned, so I am excited about today being my lucky day, though. Okay. Bring it on. Aquarius, you can make career moves that will be prosperous. You're eager to learn. Your lucky day is Saturday. And finally, Pisces, restrictions may be difficult for you to live with. Accept the inevitable. Your lucky day is this Sunday.
Okay, I don't mind that. My best friend gets married this coming weekend.
All right, you're going to be drawn to individuals who can provide you with both intellectual conversation and physical passion. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm going to say nothing on that, friend.
I knew it.
I'm going to say 0. Some things you just got to let them percolate.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll be percolating, waiting to hear this story in full. Get perky with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The First Shot Morning Show.
I gotta know. We'll find it.
The First Shot Morning Show is produced by Lemonadio. When life gives you lemons, make radio. We encourage everyone to listen happier.com.